How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch bottoms and tops in the stock market. And today I have an interesting ticker I want to talk about. One of the best penny stocks that worked with my system that made me massive money, and it looks like it's giving another opportunity for a nice dip buy. But I want to go over my system and go exactly when to buy, how to find precise entries, and where do you look for to take your profit, right? And before I get into this video, do keep in mind I have a premium Discord of only $6 where I find the best reversals in the market that are safe plays and that can make you massive money if you do it right. It's only $6. I'll put that link into the YouTube comments and in my description below. But let me talk about the system if you want to join. And I'm going to go over just a little scenario on my how to do this strategy on my screen here. And also, if you want to get this to look like your chart, it is in the premium Discord. I have a whole video like this. So the three bands right in here, bottom band is a buy zone. It doesn't mean you get in right away. The middle band is the most important, as that is where price has to go back to. Price always reverts back to this middle band or your reversion to the mean, and it corrects to it. The top band is where you look for shorting or buying puts, and you would never, absolutely ever buy anything at the upper band. And let me show you a little bit of back testing of where I traded this trade multiple times, and it has worked so many times, as this is one of my favorite penny stocks for this system, and it works in any market. So do keep that in mind. So, like I said, the middle band is where price has to go back to. As you see, when there's big lanes of price not hitting to it, the price rushes up to the middle band. So what you want to look for is about over 1 month of not hitting the middle band. We got a middle band touch right here at 5:02. You can see the date. And then we finally touch it at 7:06. That is exactly over a little over 2 months, and that is very long. So when I saw anything above a 1 month time frame, you can look in to get the buys according to the time distance strategy that I just discussed, because price has to hit it. And so with this is what I'm going to show you here. So price got over a month down in this area. Obviously, I'm not going to buy any of these till, especially for penny stocks, till price goes under the band or slightly touches it. Just depends. And the next thing you want to look at is your KDJ. Lower the KDJ, the better. Right in here had a 1.82 KDJ, and that is where you just load up on so many shares right here, right? You just want to load up on tons of shares. And right in here, you get a massive jump just on the first day, and then the second day was kind of like the same. But I sold these for a massive jump because I know if you get 15 to 30% gains within a day, take those profit, and guess what? Because sometimes it will retest the lower band, and a lot of times I encourage a lot of people to set a stop loss, because if it does want to run to that upper band, you can write it up. If it don't, you take your 10 to 20% gains and then get on the next wave right in here, which was the next one, and it jumps up again another this was 24% in a day. Like, making these kind of returns every day is insane. And then we get this was one of the best signals right in here, because we just kept going down, and then I was like, you know what, we are almost at 2 months time frame. Price has to go to the middle band, and usually at that time frame on the daily, I see it all the time. Very rarely do I see like 2.5 months or 2.5, 2 months and like 2 weeks. It's usually like right on that mark. And so right in here, accumulated so many shares for a massive move up, and guess what? To a T, it touches it to a T right in here. And then guess what? The market makers can do whatever they want, and they push it right back down, because it's a penny stock and they're all usually pumps and dumps, especially this company, right? I'm not saying this is a good company at all. So made massive gains just on this area, and then this final area right in here. And then I traded it some more right in here because of this gap here, and they had like some news that I was expecting. I do like these reverse splits. When you get a reverse split, usually after a week, I do like to get some shares, and especially if we're close to the green band, and then we can get this gap fill. So I did play that. That was a little more riskier play. But as you can see, price is always hitting this middle band. And then right in here was another phenomenal play, because we had a gap here at we hit the middle band at 9:20, and we filled the gap right here to a T at 11:06. So it was a little over a month. So right in here was amazing accumulations, and guess what? We filled the middle band right in there. So those were the last plays I did see Now it's looking like we're getting pretty close to another buy zone. It doesn't mean we get in right away, but let me show you my values here. The K on the KDJ, which is this line right here, the lower the K, the better. And that just means, you can only pull a rubber band so much before it snaps. Buyers are going to come in very heavily when that K gets around 3 and under. Right now it's 6.83. 6.83 is kind of low, but I want for pennies at least under 5. At least under 5 for pennies. Because pennies are very stubborn and they can go down drastic moves, right? It's not abnormal to see a penny down 10% here. 3, 6, 9, another 10. That's just the nature of them. High risk, high reward, right? You can get massive rewards, as you can see these green candles, 19%. This one was 78%. You just got to know when to buy in the right areas, right? You don't just buy just randomly keep buying it. You want to buy at the right inflection points, and that's why I'm showing you this strategy. So you've seen the back testing, it works. I've been doing this for over 6 years, and this strategy works consistently if you want to stay in the market, because you're finding bottom plays where you're not buying at the middle band, you're not buying at the top upper band, because at the middle band it's like flipping a coin. It could go up or it could go down, and if you bought up in here at this middle band, it's just not looking as good. You're going to be more emotional, and you'll probably just want to break even or take a loss. Whereas if you're waiting for price to come to you, you will make massive amounts of money. And it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days in a row. So it's just nice to see that. Not like I base a trade on that. It's just nice to see, what you want to see, buyers taking control here, but they're going to take in control around 415 is the bottom band. Now keep in mind that is going to fluctuate. It could be like 412, 405, 390. It just depends on how price goes, but you want to see a touch of this bottom band for a move up. A weekly, you can look at weeklies, but for penny stock, yeah, it's not going to touch it. For lower price stocks, it just doesn't do that, right? So that's what I'm looking for. Obviously, it's not in a buy zone. You can guys clearly see it. I will be looking for extremely low K, and then I want to look for time distance, and that's this gap of this middle band. Right now, we had a touch at 307. I would like to look for this play in April, sometime in April or end of March, to see where this a bigger gap, and then where the price is. Is it at the bottom band? Is it under it? Is it midway? I want to see price at the bottom band with a nice gap, because that's the best plays that I've been seeing with this. Look, when you have nice gaps and a touch of the bottom band is when you get those rallies. Nice gaps close to the bottom band. This was the best one, obviously, with this big move down, and it's also the safest. We have the biggest gap, touch of bottom bands, and then we're getting a massive move up. So played this play many times, I know a lot of people are kind of surprised, but this is actually one of those stocks that are very predictable with this strategy. It's very predictable with a lot of stocks, but with this one, it has been very, very nice, as you could just really just spot out your entries and then what your price target is, your middle band. But always scale in and out, right? It doesn't have to hit right at the middle band to take profit, because like you can see, it could hit the middle band, go up half, or lower band, go up halfway, and then retest that lower band. You just don't know. That's why I do stop losses, and I am very conservative with my targets. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have a lot of people that are in reversal trades that are using this system. I have a setup video where you can watch on how to do the best trend reversal strategy. I talk about time distance, and you'll learn all these terms. And then I also have another video on TradingView on how to put the settings of all these things and how to properly use it. This was just to give you an idea of how this system works and how accurate it is. You're not buying random candles. You're letting the price come to you. Yes, there is no perfect, strategy, but with this strategy, you have an over 95% win ratio. Obviously, with pennies, there is a little more risk, as they, can put, really bad news, and it can go way under the band. But then that's why I talk about accumulation rules to make the strategy a little, better. And I tell you how to properly accumulate and never go all in on one trade, right? So that's the strategy. If you guys want to, this is the premium Discord. If you want to join, I'll put the link down to the YouTube comments. It'll say join the premium Discord for the best trades, and I'll also put in the description. You can't miss it. And when you click on it, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. And if you're not used to Discord, it's very easy to use. Do not keep in mind, it's super easy. What you want to do is once you get to the free chat, look for the subscriptions area. This is going to be for the premium members that took the extra effort to pay a small monthly fee of $6. And when you click on it, it'll opt you to subscribe for only $6 a month, and it is slightly cheaper on desktop compared to your phone because it avoids the iOS fee. So do keep that in mind. But you get my exact trade alerts, I forgot to mention, of my exact entries and of my exact exits of over a 95% win ratio on how I do it if you want to see how the system does and how I like to do it. Or you can just do it however you want to, so you get the setup videos, trade alerts, and premium chat of being a part of the community. It is the best $6 you'll probably ever get use, and no worries, you can cancel anytime if you don't like it. No hard feelings, but I promise you will make way more than $6 depending on. It doesn't matter what your account size is. You will make a lot of money. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and my analysis on MULN. I'm going to wait for get to the bottom band. I'm going to wait for time distance, and then I have a proper middle band that's going to fluctuate, and that's going to be my price target. If you guys are in the premium Discord, I will let you guys know when this hits the the bottom band, and I might alert it for an entry. So do keep in touch. I'll be in the premium Discord if you want to know when, and peace out.